everybody, and welcome back to my Pick a Card reading. Super excited to get started and see what messages are from Spirit are coming to you today. Thanks again for joining me. So I have in front of me 3 different piles that you can go ahead and pick which one is calling to you. We're going to shuffle on camera. So you guys get to see exactly what cards come out as they come out, what order they fall out. I think a lot of you guys enjoy that, so I'm going to go ahead and film that as well. And so let's just get right into it. Really excited. I have a few little surprises along the way, so let's get right into it. So we'll start off with this beautiful selenite heart. Love this. This is a new piece for me. Just in love with it. So we're going to just go ahead and start shuffling pile 1 here. Move these 2 to the side. Let's see, what messages do we have for pile number 1 today? Oh, all right, we got a winner here. Oh, we've got like 5 of them together. Sorry guys, we'll keep shuffling here. Let's get a little bit more clarity. What does, pile number 1 need to know today? What messages does pile number 1 need to know today? What self-care? Oh, here we go. Ooh. Sound healing. Oh, beautiful. That's been coming up a lot for me lately. I don't know if any of you guys have used some singing bowls or anything like that lately, but that has been really therapeutic for me. Okay, let's see what else we need to know today, pile 1. Okay, we got this guy flying out here. Let's see. Enjoyment. Striving and pushing makes life into endless hard work. The more you're inviting love to take over, the more enjoyment comes. Allow me to enjoy this life, dear Lord. Beautiful. Okay. What else does group 1 need to know today? What does group 1 need to know? All right. We have got 2 that fell out right off the fly. So, oh wow, rainbow blessings. Blessings are showering your life. And wandering path, enjoy the journey. Gorgeous. Okay, might just have to scoot these up a little bit out of the way here so we have some space. Okay. Let's see what else Spirit would like to say to you today with these angel cards. What does group pile number 1 need to know today, Spirit? Oh, we got a winner. Holy love. Oh, this is a beautiful card, guys. Look at this painting. Gorgeous. Ooh, we are getting some good ones today. I'm going to just adjust this. All right, what else have we got here? We got a few more decks to play with. Sorry, I'm really going to just try to get this a little bit straighter here for you, so you can truly see these cards really nice. There we go, that's better. Sorry, guys. What does group pile number 1 need to know here today? Woo! That one flew out. Okay, I feel like it's this top card here, guys, so I'm going to take that. Bring this back to the pile. Roots of abundance. Wow, a lot of abundance messages here. Wow. Okay. What does group pile number 1? All right, we got one already. Ooh. Laughter is the best medicine, and it looks like it's time for you to take a sweet, sweet hit of it. When someone annoys you or plans go awry, try finding something funny in there. And if you ever feel like the butt of a joke, remember that the only difference between someone laughing at you and someone laughing with you is that in the first version, you're not laughing. You always have the option, so opt to lighten up. It's legal in almost 200 countries. Perfect. Okay, I'm going to grab you a guardian angel card. Does group pile number 1 need to know? What does group pile number 1 need to know today, Spirit? Okay. Compassion. Dearest one, be compassionate towards yourself. Surrender the self-criticism and fear that has you believing you need to improve in order to be worthy. You are perfect just as you are. The only thing that needs to change is your perception. You will come to realize the jewel you are when you love and honor yourself as you are. Oh, wow, gorgeous. Okay, perfect. Now, I want to pick you guys an angel number, because I love that. So what does group pile number 1 need to know? What angel number does group pile number 1 need to have today? Okay, I'm feeling like 555. All of your efforts are now paying off. Know that the universe and your angels are supporting you in creating and living an abundant life. Well, that just says it all, guys. Holy crow. Okay, so we're going to put that aside. We're going to take a peek and see how that correlates with everything else here. And last but not least, I also have been feeling like, sorry guys, got cut off there. So I did want to pick you guys a spirit guide as well. So I have this beautiful animal spirit guide book, and I thought it might be fun to just let spirit guide my hand and see what spirit animal is with you guys right now, helping you along your path, your journey, and just the main messages that they might have for you. So Spirit, please guide my hand to the page with the group number 1's spirit guide at this time. Ferret. Okay. If ferret shows up, it means don't hesitate to take advantage of any opportunities that show up for you. Stock up on any provisions you might need in the near future. Have a playful attitude, be lighthearted, and take everything with a grain of salt. Sit in silence and stillness, simply observing, and you'll discover what's secret or hidden around you that others don't see. Pay particularly close attention to your instincts at this time, as they'll give you clues about what to do or what not to do. So very, very cool. Maybe we can look into this a little bit later on. So let me just get started here at what we've got. Take a little look. Okay, so guys, what I'm getting right off the fly is you are going into a very abundant time. I feel like the cards are not lying here when we're expecting abundance, we're expecting love, blessings, just a very beautiful, loving, gentle energy is what I'm feeling right now. So I feel like there's this forward momentum, but it's very graceful. It's very gentle. I feel like you're going into this period of enjoyment. So really getting that here with this card. We're going into this place where Spirit is just saying, it's time for you to enjoy the fruits of your labor. We acknowledge you. We see you. We see how hard you've worked, how far you've come in your life. We've seen you doing all this inner work, and it's time for you to actually enjoy life now. This is your turn to shine, to rest, to rejuvenate, and really enjoy the journey. That's what we're really getting here with this card. So it's time for you to truly step into this time of abundance without making yourself feel like you don't deserve it. So I feel like that's why there's this compassion card, is because maybe you've been really hard on yourself. Maybe you are someone, you battle with a lot of issues with the heart chakra, the sacral chakra, the inner child, where you might feel like you are not worthy. You feel like you don't deserve these things that are coming forward for you. Or maybe that makes you feel uncomfortable at the thought of receiving. But Spirit is saying, get ready to receive, because this is all really coming forward for you, is this abundance, these blessings, and they want you to be ready for it. They want you to be able to receive these blessings with a full heart, an open heart, not a heart that's guarded, not a heart that's hardened, because we need to open up to these blessings to truly enjoy our lives. Because I'm really feeling the message that maybe you have this tendency to just work, and take life so serious that you don't make time for play, that you don't make time to enjoy, to savor your life. I really feel like you are very dedicated. You are someone who's a hard worker. I really feel this like studious energy right now. So I really feel like that's you. I feel like Spirit is really trying to recognize that, but they want you to also see the importance of not just hard work, but also the payoff of hard work. To actually take a minute and enjoy this abundant time, enjoy the journey, enjoy and savor your life, because life isn't supposed to be all work and no play. And I feel like you've been really focused or work focused quite a bit in your life and in your journey. And of course, there's nothing wrong with that. We appreciate our doers. We love our doers. We love people who take action. But that's where that has to be, that yin and yang, the balance of the divine masculine and the divine feminine. Because if we're in either too much or the other, we're off balance. And maybe you live really in the action side, so your divine masculine, which can really throw things off balance with the divine feminine. So maybe it's time to move back into the more gentleness, the more nurturing energies, the more loving, more spiritual energies, and take a step back from do to actually stop, reflect, replenish, love yourself, nurture yourself, and give yourself that much needed reward. Because I feel like that's what Spirit is trying to give you, is this attitude of like, okay, let's have fun and let's laugh. Like, this is coming up very strongly, that laughter is very important for you, to let loose, to not take things so seriously. So like, opt to lighten up, right? So they're really saying to have some fun in your life, have a laugh, find something funny. And maybe you're someone, you take things so serious that like literally anybody that you see, make a sarcastic comment that's supposed to be funny, or a joke that's supposed to be funny, and you take it super serious instead of laughing at yourself or taking that opportunity to have a good time and lighten up and realize, okay, I don't need to take that comment seriously. I can relax enough, I can get laid back enough that I just enjoy it and have a good laugh along with them, right? Because I really do feel like there's this very serious energy that you have. And the other thing that I'm really like, that is catching my eye, is this card here too, is this Roots of Abundance. So this card, I really feel comes up at a really perfect time, because it's really showing you here that you are already grounded. You're getting a really firm foundation in life, and I feel like this is life really just happening for you. So we're growing upward from these roots and realizing that our life is safe and secure, that we are grounded enough, that we have set up a really good firm foundation, and that's where all this abundance is going to flourish. So perhaps you've been untrusting of this. Perhaps you've been feeling like you've been working so hard to have these things happen to you, these blessings unfold and pour into your life, but you're feeling like trepidatious in a way because you're like, well, did I do enough work? Did I ground myself enough? Do I have firm enough of a foundation? But this card is confirming that you have. You do have a firm foundation. Spirit is saying you are rooted. You are roots of abundance. So now you can feel free to enjoy the fruition of this, the fruitage, the foliage that comes up from these roots. You're now able to realize that you have a firm and stable enough foundation that you can let loose of it. You can start enjoying life. And if you feel like you're not quite there yet, those of you that doesn't quite resonate just yet, then this is just encouragement that you will be getting to this place of a firm foundation, and that is in your future. Because a lot of times we have this mistaken viewpoint that life happens to us. Like all the problems and everything is happening to us, and we get this kind of victim mentality going on. And really we need to change our perception to one of victim to one who really is enjoying life and realizing that life happens for us. This is something we have a privilege to enjoy in life. We get to have this human experience that, let's face it, not all beings have this opportunity to know what it's like to be human. And that's a real privilege. That's a gift that we get to experience this earthly life, this earthly journey. And that's meant to be savored. That's meant to be enjoyed and honored. So, change that perception to one where I won't have enough, or I can only rely on myself, or I can only enjoy life when I've done X, Y, Z, or when I'm finally good enough. I feel like Spirit is saying, no, now is the time. Now is the time for you to truly enjoy the beauty that life is offering to you, the abundance that is coming forward. And I want to read this enjoyment card because I feel like this is the perfect time to do that. It says, striving and pushing makes life into endless hard work. The more you're inviting love to take over, the more enjoyment comes. Allow me to enjoy this life, dear Lord, because I feel like you have such a hard time taking a step back and realizing that you're worthy of this love, you're worthy of enjoyment, but realizing that you at any given moment can hand over, the driver's seat to love, to the universe, to those who have the best intent for your life, the less pressure you'll have upon yourself and the more enjoyment comes. So allow this enjoyment into your life. Open up your heart, because I feel like your heart is needing a lot of healing. I feel like your heart has been heavy. It's been hurt. It's had these things that have made you feel, these experiences that have made you feel that you can only rely on yourself, that you aren't enough, and you can't ever please enough or be enough for someone. And maybe you even apply that subconsciously to the universe, thinking, well, I can't be worthy of abundance no matter how hard I strive for it, no matter how hard I work for it. But Spirit is really coming forward to say, let me wrap you up in love. Let me help heal your heart. Let me help you come to this place of compassion, of love, because you're deserving of this. I am sending you these blessings, and I want you to really enjoy them. I want you to really feel them because you've worked so hard. Maybe that's the validation you're needing, even, is just acknowledgement that your hard work has been seen. And they want you to know that you're seen, that they love you, and that you are perfect just as you are. So the only thing that needs to change is your perception. It says, you will come to realize the jewel you are when you love and honor yourself as you are. So, do you love and honor yourself? Do you love and honor yourself enough to enjoy the beauty in life? To enjoy the blessings, the rich, beautiful blessings that are coming your way, that I feel are already entering your life, but you haven't been able to fully accept and receive. I want to read this Holy Love card. I adore this card. It is so beautiful. And I feel like I want to read the messages that are in the book for this, because it really is something I feel like you guys need to hear today. So just bear with me a second as I find it. Okay, so Holy Love, your message. You are blessed to receive this card today, for it shows you are being surrounded by loving energy, and the cup of your heart will be filled until it overflows with goodness. The angels who are with you now know that at times you can feel unloved and unappreciated, and this can block your experience of love and appreciation. The divine energy that is surrounding you at this time is there to help you melt away any blockages so that you can be open and receptive to the love and appreciation that you deserve. Your angel guide is encouraging you to view yourself in a loving way and to give yourself permission to be loved. If you've been holding back for a while but are now ready to share the love you have within, this card brings the message that it is safe for you to do so. Extended message. Angels of love are gathering around you in awe and celebration, for you are finally willing to remember how loving and lovable you are. And heaven is guiding you to see that you deserve loving relationships, loving experiences, and loving acceptance from the world around you. This card marks a milestone in your own self-awareness. It acknowledges the steps that you have taken to claim your worth and to recognize that you deserve to be loved and respected and to feel good. It also acknowledges a new level of spiritual openness, which draws even more divine love from your angels and the Creator. You are loved beyond your wildest dreams by the power and the presence that created you. And through receiving and acknowledging that love, you will create even more loving experiences in your life. Isn't that just beautiful? It just fills your heart up so much reading those messages. I honestly love that card, and I knew I needed to read it to you. So back to this reading, I do feel like that card really hit it on the head. They want you to come to this place of receiving. They want you to start feeling that you are safe, that you are lovable, and that you can welcome in this energy of love in your life, because I feel like you've had this struggle with receiving, with open your heart up wide enough to actually allow the thought to, or entertain that thought that someone could truly love you for who you are, that you could be worthy of these loving experiences in your life, the loving relationships, the abundance that comes through. And maybe that's why you work as hard as you do, because you feel in some way, maybe even on a subconscious level, that you need to work to prove yourself lovable. But this reading here is telling you to enjoy the journey of your life, that blessings are showering in your life, that are coming forward, and that you are lovable just as you are, wherever you are in your journey. You don't have to prove anything to anyone. Definitely not spirit, because they're coming forward to tell you that today, that you are loved, and you are loved just as you are, without doing anything further, without moving a second more forward. Just within this moment, you are lovable and you are perfect just as you are. I want to now read that angel number again. So how encouraging is this? 555. All of your efforts are now paying off. Know that the universe and your angels are supporting you in creating and living an abundant life. So encouraging, guys. Like, your hard work is paying off and they want you to receive. They are so excited to give you this gift of abundance in your life. And you have worked hard to create this firm foundation, and that is to be commended. I really feel like that's really to be commended. So that's why I feel like our spirit animal ferret is coming forward, because it's saying don't hesitate to take advantage of any opportunity that shows up for you. So I feel like that's spirit saying take advantage of the abundance that is now coming forward. It's time for you to truly receive, to truly welcome in these opportunities, because otherwise they're going to just pass you by and you're not going to be able to truly savor and enjoy the journey. So essentially, I feel like this spirit animal is really coming up for that. So paying close attention to your instincts, and also like going forward, how you can move forward and navigate in the future. Because when you start doing this heart healing, because it sounds like there is some inner work still to be done in that way, follow and trust your instincts, and make sure you do trust yourself on how to go about that. So it says, whatever you're doing requires you to stay focused on what's right in front of you without distractions. I do feel like that has to do with your abundance as well, because I feel like you need to actually focus on having fun. I feel like you need to focus on enjoying the fruits of your labor. As crazy as that sounds, like your homework today is to go and enjoy it yourself, to go have a laugh, to stay focused on the positive, on the beauty of your life that's surrounding you. Yeah, I feel like that's why Ferret's coming up today. So don't hesitate. Go for the things that you want to enjoy in your life, because they're already here. They're already showering your life. So don't hesitate, and really work on, letting go, releasing, opening up the heart so you can fully receive. And like, to touch on this sound healing card, I feel like that's important for you. Maybe it is music. Maybe it's, the pound of the drum. Maybe it is a singing bowl. But allowing yourself to let loose, to enjoy the music, let things open up through those healing frequencies like your heart. So maybe it's important for you to get yourself a little singing bowl that focuses on the heart chakra, that frequency can help shake up all the negative things that have festered there or lingered there too long. I feel like this is a great thing for you to partake in that will get you out of your mind and into your body, into your senses, and helping you really just enjoy, right? And that's what this card reading is all about, is that enjoyment. So friends, I wish you all the love and luck in the world. I am so excited for you in your forward journey. You have some beautiful things to really look forward to. I really hope that you can work on healing that heart chakra enough to help yourself really enjoy and take every opportunity that comes your way to receive love, to give love, and to enjoy your spiritual path and life. I send you so much love today, and if I can be of any assistance in that area, please reach out to me. I do my Reiki, I do intuitive readings. If you want more personalized readings or some energy healing, please reach out to me. I will have my website linked below. Have a beautiful and blessed day, you guys. Take good care. Bye. Hello, group 2. Welcome back to my pick a card reading. Super excited to see what messages Spirit has for you. We are going to pick you an angel number as well, and to jazz things up just a teensy weensy bit, I am going to also pick you an animal spirit guide as well. So see what kind of animal spirit is resonating with you right now this time and what messages are needed for you to hear from them. So really excited. Let's get right into it. So quite a few decks we're going to use today. If you pick this beautiful Angel Aura Quartz, love it. Then let's dive into our first deck. I love this deck. This is our Goddess Love Oracle deck, guys. If this is something that resonates for you, beautiful new deck. Let's give it a whirl. So what messages does pile number 2 need to know today? Oh, we got a winner. Ooh, enlightenment. Let Goddess light fill you. Beautiful. Let's grab another deck here. What messages does group pile number 2 need to know today? Feel like we got a winner with that one. Self-sufficiency. The ultimate self-sufficiency is relying on God. It doesn't mean hiding in a cave and saying, I don't need people. Instead, it's saying, God is my source, and I am willing to receive all the help, love, and support that wants to come. Beautiful. I've actually never pulled that card before, so that's awesome. Okay. Let's grab you a self-care card. What self-care does group pile number 2 need to do? Ooh, kind of sliding it over. Oh, had a couple fall out. Okay. Got 2 of them here. Family and make a meal. Okay, we'll take them both. Woo! Knight, be brave and honest. And let's grab you an angel card. Ooh, that was quick. Ready to love again. You've healed from the past enough to open your heart to new love. Very nice. Let's just tilt the camera here and get a better look. What does group number 2 need to know today, Spirit? I like this one. Support. I look at the vast network of support in my life and I'm reminded of what a superpower gives me. At any moment, I can call on an army of top-notch people who want the best for me, which means I'm basically invincible. Take that, loneliness. Run for the hills, boredom. I'm sorry, what did you say to me? Pervasive, all-consuming anxiety? Damn right you didn't. Those cards are always so fun. Always have a little hint of sass like that. All right, a couple more decks here for you guys. What angel card do we need today for group pile number 2? Woo-hoo, holy moly, that was a bunch coming out. Let's see if we can get some clarification here. Oh yeah, there we go. Blessings and abundance. Wow, that's beautiful. Interesting. Similar symbolism in this card as our first card. We'll have to get into that in a minute. Beautiful. Okay. What angel cards are we meeting today? Whoa, all right. I feel like this one already wants to come through, so we'll grab that and I'll read that. But I feel like we need one more. What does pile number 2 need to know? All right, let's take a look at those. So we have breakthrough. How many beautiful heartfelt wishes have been crushed by fear? How many times has society's voice of disapproval cast a shadow on your dreams? It's time to break free of these false beliefs and realize your dreams. Allow your heart to guide you. Trust your inner guidance. The time is right. Judgment. Let go of your fear of being judged. You are good enough. It's time to release all that you have safely locked away in your heart. Your true essence and potential have been restricted by structure and a method for long enough. There is no right or wrong way. Just be you. Okay, guys, last but not least, I'm going to grab you an angel number. So, Spirit, what angel number does group number 2 need today? What messages do you have for group number 2? 281. Your angels are reminding you that your life is in your hands. Take back your power. Very good. So we'll see how that ties in a minute. And we're going to grab you a spirit guide animal. Super excited. Let's see what we got here. What animal spirit guide does group 2 have with them today? Eagle. If eagle shows up, it means there's an opportunity for you that you're considering, and it would be best if you take advantage of it soon. There will be new beginning in a positive direction following a recent period of strife, one in which you've gained a great deal of stamina and resilience. Detach and rise above the mundane so that you are able to see your life and circumstances with a broader perspective and greater vision. It's time for a great spiritual awakening, one where you can experience a greater connection to the divine. This is an important time to get creative inspiration from the divine, so heed any guidance you receive. Whatever you put out, positive or negative, will now return to you in some form, more quickly than ever. Wow, that is just dead on, guys. This is really cool. Okay, putting that to the side for now. So let's take a boo at these cards, shall we? Let's see what Spirit is really coming through to you today to say. Okay. So right off the fly, the self-sufficiency card is really kind of catching my eye. I feel like this is in essence describing where you're at in life right now. I feel like you are really focusing on the physical aspects of your life. You're looking at how you can make X, Y, Z happen perhaps, or a specific goal you have in mind that you want to attain, or job or career that you want to pursue. And maybe you're that type that's very like type A personality, or you kind of have that more mousy energy where, like most Spirit, you're over analyzing and scrutinizing every little detail of your life so that everything can fall into place. And perhaps you're that person that you jump to the worst case scenarios all the time and you plan against that. You're like, that's not going to happen, so I'm going to do everything in my path and everything within my power to make sure it doesn't. But in turn, you're really focusing on the wrong things. You're focusing on what could go wrong as opposed to what could go right. I feel like this is Spirit coming forward to tell you it's time to take a chance. It's time to be brave. It's time to be, courageous and actually believe that the best outcome could happen for your life and for you. Because I feel like there is a lot of abundance energy in this reading. So I feel like there's a lot of abundance that's available to you perhaps already or is coming to you soon. And that's where I feel like this enlightenment is coming forth, is is we're getting this enlightenment from Spirit saying, hey, we can actually attain everything we want without relying just on ourselves. We can actually rely on the support that Spirit and your fellow light workers give to us. You don't have to do everything on your own. That's why I feel like this family card is coming in, this the support card is coming in, the love again card is coming in. Is you are willing and, or maybe not willing yet, but you're open, and you're needing to be open to receiving support. You don't have to rely so heavily upon yourself. That is just really, really coming through strong. I just feel like that is this enlightenment that's coming, is to help you see that, to help give you support, to help give you ease and grace in your life. And I really get that from the swan energy. If we actually look at this card a little closer, we'll see that there's a swan flying overhead. So swan energy is all about grace. It's all about love. It's all about beauty. And I feel like that is welcoming in, that energy is welcoming into your life right now. I feel like that's where Spirit is saying it's time to have a little grace. It's time to realize that you don't have to be alone in your journey, and that life can go easily. Life can go gracefully if you welcome that in. Because I feel like you're kind of getting in your own way at this point. You're kind of like, I got to do everything by myself, and I got to do this, and this, and my to-do list, and I'm freaking out because this could happen and this could happen. But this is where this enlightenment is coming. The divine is stepping in now. The universe is enlightening you to realize that life doesn't have to be a struggle. You don't have to struggle through every single day to be worthy and deserving of support, of love, of abundance. And like, they're encouraging you to think outside the box of this, to come to enlightenment. Work smarter, not harder. That expression just popped in my head. So I feel like this is really coming through for you today. So really take a step back, adopt this energy of swan energy, having more ease, having more grace in your life, and welcoming in the highs and the lows and the flowingness of life. Instead of just like blocking the waves all the time, and worrying about the waves that could happen in your life, just flow with it. You can flow over any wave, any obstacle with ease and with grace. That is possible. And it is possible to go through life easily. You don't have to struggle. Yes, there are tests and things that will come along our path, but that doesn't mean we have to stop dead in our tracks. It means we have to learn how to flow past them, to be like water, to navigate any territory, to find a way through. And you can do so with ease and with grace. That's what I really feel is coming right strong for you today. The other thing I want to point out too is this light, this abundance energy. I don't know if you guys can see. I'm going to try to show you. If you look at the corner here of this card, you can kind of see it a little bit better. But see those little swirlies? I call them swirlies. This is actually a druid symbol. This is a druid rune that signifies life, abundance. And it embodies that energy. And it's funny because it came up in this card too. And it really caught my eye because I love all that stuff. And this, once again, this swirly. So that is actually that druid symbol for abundance, for life, for new life, for all of these beautiful things. So we're getting that twice here. We're getting that repeated twice. So we're seeing that this abundance energy is coming through for you. We are getting positive things coming our way. And I feel like Spirit also wants to acknowledge you with this card, because it's like you've healed from the past enough to open your heart to new love. So I think they're like trying to get your attention, because I feel like in a way you kind of already know this, that you've already worked really hard and you've been doing all the inner work, and you already kind of feel that, and you've seen the changes you've made, but you don't, for some reason, want to validate that. I feel like there's this like this hesitation or this block almost, like that you can't receive. And perhaps that is a blocked heart chakra that you're dealing with. Perhaps that is that struggle of actually being able to receive something positive for yourself and feel deserving, to feel worthy of it. But Spirit is saying, if you just look around you, you have support. You don't need to do everything by yourself. You're not alone. And this can really come from a lot of past hurt, more negative experiences in life that made you feel alone, that made you feel like life was unkind and you had to face the world and all those challenges by yourself, perhaps. Perhaps you've had to overcome these huge feelings of unworthiness and realizing that you do deserve better in life, that you do deserve to live a happy, healthy life, not full of toxic relationships. I feel like different things will resonate for different people in this reading, but whatever it is that you've been working on, like, it's time to validate that you have done a good job. You've been working hard, and I really feel that from you. I feel like you are that person that you're resilient in a lot of ways, and you have really put forth that effort every day to better yourself, to do the inner work. And I just feel this like strength in you. I feel this energy of strength, of solid rock. Like you can get through the thick and the thin, and perhaps you have. But in some ways, going through those experiences has hardened your heart a little bit. And not in that negative way where you're mean and you're battle hardened. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is that you've almost put up this shield around it so that you are no longer receiving help easily. Because I feel like I was saying earlier, that there's a lot of opportunities for you to receive love, for people to be there for you, your family, your support, even the goddess is coming for you, the angel spirits coming forward, like all these different elements are to it, but I feel like you have a really hard time receiving. So that is throwing that heart chakra off balance, and that is making you feel heavy. It's dragging your feet. It's making you feel loaded and worn out and bagged down. And in a way, you've just kind of learned perhaps from the past that you've taken your experiences as, well, I'm the only one I can depend on to get to where I need to go, or to do what I need to do, or to just be myself. But that's where I feel like this enlightenment card and the breakthrough card is coming forward for you, because Spirit is like wanting you to realize that you're not alone, and that you can actually go for your dreams and realize where you've been lying to yourself. Because I feel like that's kind of standing in your way, because Spirit is saying you are ready to love. Like, you are ready to love. You're ready to open this heart up and experience new love, experience life in new ways. And that is beautiful. So it's time for you to drop these guards, to drop the shields, and open up the heart, so you can actually receive these beautiful things coming into your life, to receive the support and the help of your real soul family. And isn't that beautiful? Maybe you're already at this place where you're like, yeah, I'm finally here. I'm welcoming in my friends, I'm welcoming in my soul family, and it feels so good. And this is that validation. You've done that. You've healed yourself in such a large way, and that is due commendation. So congratulations, guys. Spirit is so happy. It's like, I just feel this energy of rejoicing, like celebration. This is such a beautiful time for you. So let's really open up the heart and allow yourself to truly enjoy it. But yeah, I feel like this breakthrough card, it says, how many beautiful heartfelt wishes have been crushed by fear? How many times society's voice of disapproval cast a shadow on your dreams? It's time to break free of these false beliefs and realize your dreams. Allow your heart to guide you. Trust your inner guidance. The time is right. So this is where I feel like this night energy is coming in as well, to be brave and honest. So the honest part is catching my attention, because do we need to be like starkly honest with our beliefs about ourselves, about our lives, about our obstacles in life? Because I feel like you do have some false beliefs. I'm sensing there's some limitations that you've put on your greatness, that you've kind of put in place as the truth. But Spirit is saying to ask, is it really? Is it really the reality? Is it really the truth? Be starkly honest with yourself and what your true beliefs are. And if you need to once again reevaluate, because I feel like you're getting in your own way of pursuing your greatness, the love in your life. I really feel that. I feel like there is this element where you need to break free of these limiting beliefs and realize that you deserve your dreams. You deserve to go for it and have that action, forward momentum towards them. So, and this is interesting how they word this. Allow your heart to guide you. Allow. So, are you really allowing your heart to do that? Are you open? Are you trusting yourself, your inner guidance? Because they really are saying, like, it's the right time. The time is now for you to do this, to open your heart to receive, because abundance is here. So be brave, open up your heart, allow yourself to be vulnerable, because without an open heart, how can we truly enjoy love? How can we truly enjoy our lives, our journey here on earth? It's hard to take that leap and be vulnerable. And I'm not saying it's easy, but take the chance, take the leap, because I feel like Spirit is saying life is ready to happen for you. You're ready to love again. You're ready to be open to these blessings and abundance, enlightenment, family, true soul friends, but I feel like your judgment of self has been getting in your way. So it's saying, let go of your fear of being judged. You are good enough. It's time to release all that you have kept safely locked away in your heart. Your true essence and potential have been restricted by structure and method for long enough. There is no right or wrong way. Just be you. And maybe that's where we're kind of blocking our heart energy, is that maybe we felt like we haven't been able to reveal our true selves, to really show the world who we are. Maybe that's where we're getting in our own way, is we have this self-doubt and we're afraid of this judgment from others, or maybe this is the judgment we've placed upon ourselves. So Spirit is really saying it's time to self-analyze where we're doing this. But to trust that we can be ourselves and be loved for who we are unconditionally, and that we can have true support, and that we can have true soul friends and family who love us unconditionally. And I know that might be hard for you to fathom. Maybe you haven't been able to experience this in real life, but the past is your past. And now, going forward is your future and your opportunity to make those changes, to not repeat the same cycles, to allow yourself to really be open to love again. Because I feel like this is your opportunity. The time is now. The time is right. And they're saying there's no right or wrong here. Like, just the intention is everything. So set the intent to open your heart, to be open to love again, and be brave and take that leap forward. My friends, my beautiful friends, you are so worthy of this. Maybe you need to get out of your head a little bit and just get into your body, get into something where you can create love. And when I think of creating love, I think of making food. For me, that is such an element of love. I love to put love into the food I'm making. So I feel like this is a good little practice for you. This is a perfect little self-care regimen, because working with your hands, making a meal, not only is giving yourself nutrition, it's giving yourself that element of love, and it's giving it to you. You're going to eat this meal after. You're going to enjoy it and savor it, and also have that satisfaction of all the hard work you've done to create it. So I feel like the action of making it will get you out of your head and more into your hands and into what you're doing, and give yourself a bit of that mental break, because I really do feel you're very in your head. But this also gives you that opportunity to feed yourself love. So set that intention this evening, make yourself a meal, and as you're making it, as you're chopping up the vegetables, as you're, adding the spices, every little element that you add to it, think of it as you putting in a little extra love. And set that intention that you're lovingly preparing this meal for yourself and your family. But key focus is on you today. I feel like give yourself this nourishment, give yourself this little extra love, and envision this as you do it. It can really work wonders. So putting a little extra love into your meal, I feel, is very much needed for you today. And also being with family, being with your support system. I feel like that's where these cards are coming forward for you, is that's important for you to experience and feel love. So be in a loving embrace with someone, have a hug, share a moment of true embrace. Have you ever actually had a hug that lasted more than 30 seconds? If you haven't, I suggest you do. Give yourself 2 whole minutes to just stay in a loving embrace. I guarantee neither of you will be able to walk away without feeling a little extra loved. So allow yourself that. Have that embrace. Hug the ones you love. Allow your heart space to touch their heart space. And allow that exchange of energy, that exchange of kindness, with that intent of giving and receiving love. Let's go back to our angel number here. Just wanted to take a boo at that. Oh boy, if I could find it. I think I lost my page, guys. Oh, here it is. Okay. Okay, so it was 281. Your angels are reminding you that your life is in your hands. Take back your power. So that's where I feel like that action is needed, that courage is needed. Oh my gosh, guys, okay, this is too funny. I literally just grabbed a random card to put in here, and look what it is. It says open-heartedness. I know that life and the people living it can be absolute bummers sometimes, but I promise not to let unhappy chapters make me jaded. If I let negative experiences turn me sour, then the jerk wins. So I move on with an open and hopeful heart, if only because I hate losing to jerks. But I think the main message here is the open-heartedness, because what have we just been talking about? Opening up the heart, working with that heart chakra. So it's really saying, this is really popping out. So I'll move on with an open and hopeful heart. And really, like, this is really hitting the nail on the head too. Promising not to let unhappy chapters make me jaded. So yes, I really do feel like you have had some harder chapters in your life, but don't let that harden your heart. Don't let that stop you from receiving true love and abundance. And going along with this angel number, reminding you that life is in your hands. Take back your power. So you have every opportunity to change your future and the way you go forward. That is so funny, guys. Love how the universe works. So this was totally meant to happen. But yeah, so I really feel like that's the main point of our reading today. And once again, getting that bigger picture of your life, like that's what I always think of when we have Eagle Spirit come forward, is that. So I feel like this is pretty interesting when that eagle comes up for us, because it's saying you have this great opportunity and it's time to take advantage of it. So you have this opportunity to go after your dreams, to really enjoy your life, to receive abundance, love, enlightenment. So they're like, eagle is saying, take advantage of it soon. There will be a new beginning in a positive direction following a recent period of strife. So yeah, overcoming the past. But then it's saying you've gained a lot of knowledge and resilience. Super cool. So now that I've read that, that's making me think of this enlightenment card in a new way as well, because you've learned a lot through the tough times. So they're like, let's get this big expansive view now. Let's get the big picture. Let's fly above this situation like eagle does and see how our lives can play out further in a more positive way. How we can take what we've learned and turn it into something beautiful, to transmute the negative experiences into a positive and beautiful one going forward. So I feel like this is where that's coming in. Rise above the mundane so that you're able to see your life and circumstances with a broader perspective and greater vision. So we're at this place in life where we have this choice, where we can either go into this spiritual awakening in a positive way, or we can stay stuck in the past. But we have this opportunity to have a greater connection with spirit, to have more creativity, some more love in our lives, and that's where this creativity energy is coming in too with making of the food. That's helping us come to this place of abundance, is getting those creative juices flowing, being able to be brave and jump into something new, into this new chapter of life. So I feel like this is hitting the nail on the head here too. Whatever you put out, positive or negative, will now return to you in some form more quickly than ever. So beautiful. It's time for us to receive. Allow yourself to make the choice, even if you don't feel ready, even if you feel vulnerable. Being ready is really making the decision to be ready, because honestly, I feel like most of us never feel like we're ready to take that leap and be vulnerable. But if you want to heal your heart, like I know you do, if you want to be able to receive and fully enjoy the benefits of your life, the blessings and abundance that are coming in, it's time to take that leap, guys. And enjoy the journey, enjoy your life. That's that breakthrough that's coming to you, is that you can love your life and receive love in return without having to suffer, without feeling like you're not enough, because you are more than enough, my friends. You are deserving of this. You are so deserving of this. We know you've suffered. We've seen you suffer. Your guides are really coming forward to validate that. We know you've had a hard time, but let us reward you. Let us help you, show you the way forward, because we don't want you to stay in this space. We want to help you move forward and transmute these negative experiences into ones of love, of light, of abundance, because you are worthy of it. And they love you, friends. They love you so much. That's really coming through. Yeah. They want the best outcome for you in your life. You can trust that, because they're your soul family. Oh, yeah, this embrace, that's really calling to me right now. This is what I feel like Spirit is wanting you to feel at this time, is this warmth, this loving, nurturing energy, this love, this unconditional love that has no confines, that has no judgment, that has no conditions. You are so greatly loved and cherished. So reach out for that support. I really hope you do. I send you so much love and light, my friends. If I can be of help in any way, please reach out to me. My email and my social media will be posted below. So please reach out if I can be of service for an in-depth reading for you personally, help you on your journey, or if I can help you with some Reiki, some heart healing, I would love to do that for you. So please reach out. I send you so much love and light. Have a beautiful and blessed day. Bye. my beautiful friends. If you guys picked pile number 3 and this beautiful little feather, then these messages are for you. Super excited to see what comes out, what messages are coming forward for you guys today, as well as I'm going to be picking you guys an angel number and then an animal spirit guide as well. So that will have some fun. Okay guys, so Spirit, what messages want to come forward for group number 3 today? Let's see. What messages are in store for group number 3? Okay, I feel like that one wanted to fly out because there was a billion more. So let's go with this one. Snake. Shed old skin. This has been coming up quite a bit lately. Interesting. Okay. Let's grab me another card. What does group 3 need to know? Oh, that was quick. Trust. I wanted to say truth, but it was trust. Okay, trust. When love is invited to take over, right actions arise at the right time. Allow me, dear divine, to wait patiently until the timing is right. Let me rest in the unknown until a clear path is shown. Beautiful, beautiful cards. Okay. See what else we've got here for you. What does group number 3 need to know today? Whoop. Okay, we got 2. Man, they're really flying out for you guys. Ooh, lovely. Prosperity. Well, who doesn't like that card? There's a positive shift in your flow of divine support. Malachite. Definitely the stone of transformation and abundance. Beautiful. Okay. Make time for self-care. Taking care of yourself is essential right now. Okay. Very nice. Let's get you a goddess card. What does group 3 need to know today? That was quite a few, so we're going to keep on shuffling. What does group 3 need to know today, guides? Ooh! Okay, you guys are getting another double here. Oh, beautiful. Awakening. Live in the moment. Beautiful. Very interesting. Swan energy is also the hare. Or bunny, I guess you could say. Companionship. You are not alone. Aw, I love these cards. They're so pretty and like whimsical, aren't they? Like magical, fairy tale-y. I just love it. Love this new deck. Okay, I'm going to just tilt the camera, guys, so you can get a better look here. Perfect. Okay, let's grab you another angel card. What does group number 3 need to know? Honesty and communication. Very nice. Grab you a self-care card. What self-care does group number 3 need to do? Okay, that's a bunch, so let's keep going. You guys and your double cards, I tell ya. Oh, we got 3 here. Okay, let me just randomly pick. I feel this one. Connect with your womb. Okay. Very interesting. Okay. And we're going to grab you beautiful little guardian angel cards. Oh, still one of my favorites. What does group 3 need to know? Acceptance. There's nothing about you that you need to fix. Reclaim the disowned parts of you that yearn for love and acceptance. You are beautiful just as you are, regardless of any faults you may perceive you have. You are an eternally radiant being of light. Accept all that you are and just be you. When you truly accept yourself, your whole world will magically and lovingly transform. Wow, beautiful, guys. Okay, I still have one more deck I'm going to use. Card for, wow, okay, that need a little bit more clarity here. What card do we need for group number 3? What do we need to know for group number 3? Okay, we've got 2 that want to come out. Receiving. I open up and allow myself to receive love in all ways, from all directions. It may seem scary, but it's better than receiving audits, bed bugs, or hate mail. I receive love, and it feels so good that I decide to receive it some more, and then some more, and maybe just a wee bit more. Pleasure. I give myself permission to feel pleasure, and I let that pleasure rush into my life in a decadent display of over-the-top abundance. Then I realize that pleasure has been waiting at my door for a long time. It's just the pleasure doesn't knock on doors because loud noises aren't super pleasant. Okay, guys. Definitely getting some great messages here. I'm gonna try to organize these a little bit better for you to see everything. Okay, that looks good. All right, now we're gonna pick you an angel number. What angel number does group 3 need today? That wasn't right. Let's try that again. We don't need the table of contents. What does group 3 need to know today? 575 caught my eye. You are in a magical space. Prepare for the best possible outcome to your current situation as the stars are aligned in your favor. Ooh, that is pretty awesome. That's a great one. Okay, just going to bookmark this. And we are going to pick you a spirit guide, an animal spirit guide. I love this book. Okay, Spirit, what animal totem is with group number 3? What messages does group number 3 need to know from this particular animal today? Oh, hummingbird, beautiful. If hummingbird shows up, it means you need to be very flexible with the twists and turns in your life that will take, the twists and turns in your life that will take place in the next days. Put more emotional sweetness in your life. You need it. Okay, that one's resonating. You're going through some very heart-opening kinds of experiences, and you'll quite naturally draw more and more love into your life. Openly express the love you have and feel for those important people in your life. Give yourself the gift of as many flowers as you can. Spread them around your home and enjoy their sight and fragrance throughout the days to come. Wow, okay, that is a beautiful animal totem to be having today. Okay, guys, we'll get to those a little bit later within the reading. Okay, so, wow, lots of things going on here. I feel like there's going to be a few different things for a few of you, but always just take what resonates. What I'm feeling right off the fly is there is some emotional healing going on. There's a lot of this inner work element, and I feel like it's very deep seated. I feel like there has been some maybe past experiences, perhaps some trauma that has perhaps even been ancestral. I feel like there is quite a bit regarding, obviously, the inner child, obviously, our heart chakras as well, because we're having issues really being open to receiving pleasure and having self acceptance and love of self. And I feel like we also have this tendency to be a little untrusting. So I'm feeling like the two main chakras of focus in this reading for those of you who are curious would be the heart and the sacral. So the sacral, of course, has a lot to do with this receiving of pleasure, of joy, of recapturing the inner child in life, living in the moment, as well as being able to work with that inner child, the issues we've had from our childhood upward, and acknowledging the inner child, and it's validating those emotions that have stifled us, that have kept us away from embracing our true essence and the innocent, vulnerable parts of us. So we're definitely getting this encouragement right now that this is where we need to focus our attention. We need to start working with the heart chakra. We need to start working with the sacral chakra to come to this place of self-love and care. Because I feel like abundance is so coming in, like it's definitely coming in for you, but I feel like we're really having a hard time receiving it. And that's where I feel like Spirit is trying to come in and tell you, we're here to help you. We want to help you move forward in a positive way. We want to help you heal your heart. We want to help you heal your sacral. We want to help you come to this place where you can clearly communicate your needs and being honest with what needs work. Being honest that maybe your inner child is suffering. Maybe we've ignored it. Maybe we haven't been nurturing it. Maybe there's a lot of tears that are going on internally that we haven't addressed. And that's where I feel like there's this make time for self-care, because that is very crucial for this. You need time to heal, because these are not little things. These are quite big things that we're carrying with us. There's quite the load that you have on you, and I feel like you felt very lonely. I feel like you felt very alone on your spiritual journey or your life journey. And that's where we're getting this encouragement to see that you aren't alone, and that Spirit has truly been with you and is wanting to be there for you, but you need to open up to receive that love, that nurturing. So there has to be this opening up aspect within us, and truly come to this place where we accept who we are, because I feel like we've really struggled with this. Maybe we have, like, I don't like using the word hate, but I feel like you have this sort of disdain for yourself, this it'll be different for all of you, but I do feel like there is definitely low self-worth. There's definitely low self-confidence, this feeling of like you're not worthy. And that is crushing you. That is crushing you under its weight. Like this is really big stuff. And yeah, like it feels very heavy. Wow. Yeah, and I feel like this restriction on my throat, so maybe you felt like you haven't been able to even voice these things. Maybe you haven't been able to have communication with your loved ones, your needs. Maybe you haven't been able to say what you need, or how you need it, or how you feel love, or how you can receive pleasure, Or maybe you've even turned off that side of yourself where you don't receive any of that. And you were like, I don't allow myself because I got to do X, Y, Z first. Or you've just shut that part off of yourself. And I feel like the inner child is like, see me, help me, love me. I'm here. I'm vulnerable. I need you to acknowledge me, is what I'm feeling. I feel like that's where this is connecting with the womb, with your element of creation, but also where you have not loved yourself, where you have not validated yourself, where you have not accepted you fully, little you, that vulnerable child within you. And that is really crying for acknowledgement. Like, I just feel this, I feel tears. I feel tears. I feel a lot of pain. And it's time for you to validate that. It's time for you to say, okay, I see you. But more than that, I feel you. And I love you. And visualizing holding that inner child and loving her and giving her all the validation she's ever wanted and that true acceptance. Because I feel like that's super important for you to move forward and to trust the process as well. Like, that's where I feel like this trust card is coming up. Like, this is a lot to handle, and I feel like you're a little overwhelmed. So trust that spirit is helping you see that they're going to help you with this. They're trying to tell you you are not alone. You have support. They want to be that shining light for you in the darkness. They want to help you navigate this healing time, this healing journey. They want to help you shed the old skin so you can actually be reborn, so you can transform and transmute all these negative things into something beautiful, to blossom into something new, using that creativity that you have within your womb space to create. You have the power to create a new chapter in your life. And in this new chapter, they're wanting you to do a few things. And this is what I'm seeing with these cards here, is they're wanting you to be starkly honest with yourself and honest with your communication to others. And what I really feel like this card is really strongly trying to make the point of is helping you specify your needs, helping you say honestly and clearly what brings you joy, what brings you pleasure, and not being so timid about it, and just being bold and honest, because that's what honesty is. Like, I feel like you're gonna really release a lot in here, and also the throat chakra too, when we are honest about vocalizing our needs and being upfront with what we do need to have happen in our lives, because I feel like you've really pushed yourself down and your needs down. But that's where this communication is key. This acceptance of self is also really coming through and very key as well, because there is this element where you need to accept yourself and realize that you don't have to disown parts of you, that you're in love and acceptance. That is so coming through here with the inner child. I feel like you've disowned it. You've disowned that part of yourself where you can't allow yourself pleasure or self-care or love, in essence. You've disowned that part of yourself. But they're saying there's nothing about you that you need to fix or correct. They're saying it's time to reclaim those disowned parts of yourself that yearn for love and acceptance. You need to come to this place where you realize that you're beautiful just as you are, regardless of any faults that you have you may perceive you have. You are an eternally radiant being of light. Accept all that you are and just be you. When you truly accept yourself, your whole world will magically and lovingly transform. So this is the general consensus that we're getting, is that we need to come to this love of self, this acceptance of who we are, of everything that we are. And maybe there's parts of us that we feel we're ugly or not worthy, but they're saying love them anyway. Love yourself anyway, and realize that there isn't anything you need to fix. There is nothing wrong or ugly about you. It just means you need to change your perception of self. You need to instigate more love, envelop your being in more loving light, and start seeing yourself as your guides and your angels do, because they are looking at you with such profound love that is unconditional. They're not picking you apart like you do yourself. They're saying, embrace yourself, embrace you, because you are perfectly created as you are. And that's where I feel like the prosperity is going to come in, when we start coming to the self-acceptance, to realizing that having self-care is not selfish, that we deserve this self-care and healing, and start prioritizing ourselves and our inner child in that state of play. I think that is very important for you, because I feel like as much inner healing that we want to do, and these emotions we want to work with and release healthily, we also need to have the focus on playtime, because that inner child is needing to be embraced and let go. There needs to be this element of freedom. I feel like you're very confined within this negative space, this self-doubt, this self-criticism, you're very hard on yourself. You're very, very hard on yourself. And I'm just getting the example come to mind of, do you speak to yourself, like, would you speak to your best friend the way you speak to yourself? And I can guarantee 100% of us would say no, that we would never say the horrible things that we say to ourselves to our best friend. But guys, you should be your best friend. You should be your number one. You should be the first. Sorry guys, I did get cut off there. But yeah, as I was saying, you should be your number one priority. You should be the ones receiving this love and unconditional love. This is something you shouldn't have to work for. This should be something freely given to yourself and cherished. So that's where I feel like embracing and living in the current moment is coming up with this awakening card, because that is so what you're needing right now. You're needing to embrace the current moment, live in the moment, be free, live and love your life. We see she's holding like an inner flame here, and that just means it's time for you to light the flame within your soul, to embrace the things that bring you joy. Allow yourself to live life with ease and grace, because that is what very much what Swan means, is having that ease and grace in life, realizing you don't need to do X, Y, and Z to be worthy, to then be able to have ease and grace. You are able to enjoy that ease and grace right now. So change your perception, look through the limiting beliefs that you have, and embrace the beauty of your life as it's happening now. And we see the hair energy, so that's very much fertility, creativity again. So we're getting a lot of this abundance, but also this creative energy here. So with that, really reminding me again of that sacral chakra. So getting in touch with that chakra to release it, to help open it up, to heal that inner child, and really live in joy and abundance. And to always remember that you're not alone, to know that spirit is with you, to trust there is a divine plan for your life, and that you are worthy of this beautiful, beautiful life and world that is being offered to you. You're never alone. But I feel like that element of the hummingbird is really coming forward for you because of that joy, to reclaim your joy, to reclaim your passion. There we are. So being able to be open to more emotional sweetness in your life. It says you need it. That just makes me think of the self-care. So really prioritize that self-care, guys. I feel like it is so needed for you right now. And definitely welcome in the energy of hummingbird, giving yourself the gift of love, of joy, of abundance and happiness, as well as like where I'm getting with this as well is it's saying communicate and openly express the love you have and feel for those important people in your life. So also that expression, right? Like expressing your gratitude, expressing and communicating clearly what you are happy about in your life and the blessings that you already have, and being thankful for the connections you do have that do give you unconditional love and support. You know, maybe that even means expressing that to the universe, you know, thanking the universe for bringing you these messages today, you know, being grateful that they do love and care about you and they are trying to help you get what you need. So expressing that, expressing the gratitude as well, because there is so much to be thankful for in our lives, you know, and I really feel like that is so coming forward as well. So let me just see where we are at with this angel number as well. Sorry, I'm trying to find the one I read. I think I lost my space here. Well, sorry guys, I lost my space with the angel number, but that being said, going forward, I do feel like that is the main message today, is really trusting the universe to guide your way, to help you with this healing, and realizing you're not alone in it. There's so many of us that have similar challenges when working with self-acceptance, with self-worth, with connecting with our inner child and healing that. That is a huge undertaking, and it does take time and dedication. So don't worry, don't get overwhelmed. Trust. So I do want to read this card because I think it's important to end with. It says, when love is invited to take over, right actions arise at the right time. Allow me, dear divine, to wait patiently until the timing is right. Let me rest in the unknown until a clear path is shown. So this does make me think that there is a little bit of this unknown territory that maybe we're in, and maybe we're not comfortable, we're not sure of how to proceed with this healing journey, or whatever it is that you're going forward in. But that being said, there's still that element that the divine is leading the way. The divine is holding your hand, is going to show you through the darkness, to show you the clear path. So be patient in the meantime. Work at giving yourself self-love and care. Work at daily affirmations, of mirror work, of really moving forward from the past, to shed the old, to welcome in the new. Because I don't see you guys stuck in this forever. I feel like this is just where we're at now. And it's very encouraging because this reading is telling us you're not alone in this. You have all the support you need. Prosperity is promised. So prosperity is coming. There's a positive shift that's going to happen here that is helping you bring and welcome in even more of a flow of support from the divine. So keep welcoming in the help, keep welcoming in the support, and really be aware over the next while what subtle signals and signs the universe is giving you, what gut feelings come up for you, you know, what is calling you, you know, listen to those things, listen to those messages, because I feel like they're all going to be very important for you on your journey going forward. So if you're being called to see somebody, to book a session, to do some Reiki, to, you know, learn Reiki so you can start your self-healing journey on your own, you know, all of these things come up for a reason. So whenever you're feeling called to that, listen to that call. Let the divine lead the way and open up these new paths in your life for you, because they do have the best of intent for you in your life. So in the meantime, don't worry, don't get overwhelmed. Live in the moment, embrace that inner child. Welcome in that love and pleasure and receive in life. Open up your heart to receive. Open up the womb to create. There's so much good coming from you guys and for you. I really feel that. So keep up the good work. You are so loved and so, so very supported. And if I can be of any further assistance to you, if you want to book a private reading with me, if I can help you with some Reiki to help release those emotional blocks, release the sacral chakra, release the heart, if any of those things are calling you today, please reach out to me. I am taking new clients. I am loving all these new and beautiful faces that I'm getting to meet and see on over virtual, over Zoom, FaceTime, if we can't in person. So there's options available, and I'd be more than happy to help you guys. So my information will be linked below. Please reach out. I send you so much love, so much healing light. Have a beautiful and blessed day. Bye-bye.